Welcome back. Dale Myers with Vision Advanced. Today we're going to discuss pricing strategy. Why I like premium pricing and how we can use pricing strategy in our marketing to drive our business. Pricing is a huge topic. It affects your level of profits, your profit margin, your return on equity, return on assets, your revenue, whatever metric you're using, most of them tied to financials, is affected by your pricing. So this is why we need to get this right. Now there are really four main pricing strategies, and I already stated I like the premium model, but there's a case for others. And so we're going to take a quick look at them. But before you select one, it's sort of complex. You got a lot of work you need to do. We need to do a bunch of research. Market research. What our customers really want. How can we deliver with excellence on that? Can we deliver with excellence on that? What are our internal capabilities and limitations? After we do some research, we got to do a lot of calculations. Yes. This is not middle school or high school where you can pass off your work to your team, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or friend and let them do it for you. You got to sit down and do your calculations. Yes, we got to bring that math back. We got to really be on top of this. And then your level of risk. Your level of risk. Now that one is huge and it's also personal. I can't tell you what to do, but if you're confident in your product, you know that you intend to deliver with excellence. Again, I like the premium pricing strategy. But again, there's certainly a case for others. So let's talk about them. I said this one is my favorite. The premium pricing strategy. And it's what it sounds like. It's a high cost. This is a great entry point for your business, but most entrepreneurs are initially afraid to go this route. You present a product that has distinct advantages, so you must deliver an excellent product or service. So it has some market share position that you are higher up the food chain. So the thing about what I also said earlier was your pricing strategy and marketing must be in alignment. If this is a premium product, your brand must be distinct. All right. So think, Rolex and the higher end cars, Mercedes, and even, I'm not a big car person, but y'all know the stuff that people want to buy, the Lamborghinis and things of that sort, right? Distinctive brand. You need to be distinctive with the premium product. This is a great entry point. All right. And it's not that if you started somewhere else, you couldn't get there, but it's a great entry point. Having said all of that, the next one is penetration pricing. This is where most entrepreneurs try to start. This is when you price low to gain market share. And sometimes you're a loss leader, and I'm fine with that. You go in knowing that maybe I'm going to have very thin margins, or I actually may lose money initially, but I'm going to do it for a period of time, not forever, a period of time based on my research I did earlier. Okay? Based on my research, I'm going to do it for a finite period of time. And this is where most entrepreneurs drop the ball. You come in here and you stay here too long. You stay low too long. Now, one thing I did neglect to mention, some other factors that affect your pricing strategy. What segments are you playing in? And then I wrote the word pay. Okay, your customer's ability to pay is certainly going to affect your pricing strategy. And I'll do another video about that related to my tutoring and test prep business. But again, so what are the conditions in the market? And lastly, your competition. Your competitors affect your pricing. You can want to charge $100 for something, but if everybody else is charging 40 or 50 and your product is not distinct in some kind of way, you're probably not going to get away with it. Or not going to be able to sell enough to be sustainable. So penetration pricing, again, is cool. You price low to penetrate the market to get whatever predetermined market size you're looking for. That's back to the research and calculations. Next, economy pricing. This is the Walmart model. Everything about your business is driven to low prices, and then you make thinner margins, but you spend less on advertising. So again, this is the low price provider market segment that you've chosen. It can work, But here's the problem. It takes lots of resources and lots of reach to do that. Too many small business owners try here and try here. Most of us do not have the resources to be down here in the economy scale. Your margins are that thin. Again, that one is tough. This is really not where you want to be as a small business, for the most part. And then lastly, skimming. This is when you enter the market at very high prices because you almost have no competition. Think about how early adopters of technology pay a premium. The first people that brought the iPhone or bought the iPhone, remember how much VCRs cost back in the day? And then the first DVD players, for those of you who are old enough to remember that, how they cost hundreds of dollars, and then you could eventually get them for 40. So that's skimming, charging as much as you can on the front end, and then when competitors enter the marketplace, you know you're going to have to lower your price. So again, I prefer the premium model because you can get in, charge great money, build a distinctive brand. And this is also a point that a lot of small businesses miss on. We do not have a brand that is consistent with the price point. If you're going to charge a premium product, everything about you needs to communicate that. We'll do some additional videos on branding that and tying all these things together. But this is a great place to enter a market. It's also related to your level of risk taking because you might think, well, it's not that many people that are going to buy my product initially. That's true. Certain people won't buy your product. But again, who is your ideal customer? How many of them are out there in your market area? You have to do your research on the front end to determine that it's viable for your particular industry. So again, pricing strategies. The premium price strategy is my preferred one. Is what I chose to use. Now, I also have done penetration. Now, when I first started my tutoring company, I started here, and then eventually I sort of went here, but then now I'm kind of offering, so I'm kind of blending now. Where I am right now, I have like a premium part. Like if you want my one-on-one services, myself and my team, if you want one-on-one tutoring, you pay a premium. But we also have some other services, so we're kind of combining a little bit of premium and economy here. So like I said, in reality, you often blend things together. But we started here at penetration, and then after about a year and a half, I literally switched to premium, and I had to drop some customers, and it's okay. But then I went to working less hours and making more money, and then so I built my brand off of that. Now again, like a lot of you, I have to do some things to clean that up. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video about pricing strategies. I can do another in-depth dive. We can break each one down a little bit more specifically. But again, do your research. It's really based on what your research, your calculations, all this other stuff up top. That's going to drive this. Leave a comment below. Please let me know what have you chosen and why. What strategy have you chosen? Are you purely one of these, or are you kind of blending something together? So I'd love to hear that. Just kind of tell me where you are and how that's been working out for you. My name is Dale Myers with Vision Advance. Let's get back to work. Y'all take care.